I am honored to be in the presence of Mama Jesesi Mungoshi. She is one of the people, whom many look up to, as she has carried herself well over the years, and will be sharing with us at the beginning of it all. We are live now on our Facebook page. Check us out on my page, DJ Ola7 Star FM page, and also Star FM page. So again, nditore mukamuna kuchingamidza mama, ndinoti makadini mama, welcome pachirongwa tinofara kuve nemi nhasi.
Aiwa, neni ndinofarawo kuti mandirangarira nhasi kuti ndimboyawo kuzotaura nevamwe.
Asi ndinofara kuti mandirangarira nhasi. Aiwa, tinogara tichikurangarira yasitafara chacho kuti muwe pano.
Kurangarira kwandiri kureva ndikwekuti mandiinvita.
Ichokwadi.
Aiwa, vazhinji vanongoti chero ndikafamba mutaundi vanobva vangotanga nokumhorosa, saka zvichireva kuti munoziva henyu kuti chembere yenyu
iriko. Aiwa, ndinonzwa kutenda mama. So how are you mama?
I'm well. I'm very well. Yes.
And I'm honored to be in your presence right now. I'm super excited. I don't know about those who are watching, but I'm super excited because some are watching on Facebook and some are listening on radio right now.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, they are watching as well.
Yeah, they're watching it. That's why we have these cameras here in studio.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, it's
radio and they're also watching.
Okay.
Yeah. So, born in the industry roads of Bikita, dusty roads of Bikita down there in Masvingo, but, made a name for herself in the big city. Is the young Jesesi who hoped to be a musician one day. However, the universe had other plans, She's a legend in the film industry. For someone who loved singing and used to dance at the Growth Point, I'm assuming your parents were not strict parents. Am I right?
They were strict. Yeah, they were strict. But then the time I used to dance, I was still very, very, very young. Yes. As a good... when young children go to township, yanga isati yakumbonzi Growth Point yaingonzi township.
Oh, wow.
Saka pataienda ikoko taienda pane vamwe vana budhi vangu vaigara mutown, sitanga chigara kumusha. Saka vaizoti kana vauya vanenge vachingoshaina zvezvo zvekutaridza kuti isisi tiri kubva kutown.
Exactly.
Vachititaridzawo matambiro avaiita. Saka yanga yatova senge sort of like a competition. Kuti toda kuona imimi vekutaundi kuti munotikunda here isisi vekumusha. But I was still very young.
How old were you then?
I was around 8 years.
8 years? Oh, you were still young.
Very young.
Zvanga zvitori muropa zvekutamba zvacho.
Ndinoona sezvanga zvirimo nokuda kwokuti I'm the last born in our family.
Oh.
A family of 8 children.
Wow.
And I was the last born. And my big brothers, we had 5 boys and 3 girls.
Yeah.
And I was the youngest girl and the last born.
The last born as well.
So I might be, I should say, even Mumba, manga muine sort of like my artists, sort of. Vaifarira music. So my brothers angu vai flute. Pen
whistle. Yes.
So they would take me kuti vandidzidzise kuridza pen whistle. Sometimes ndaitodzi ndikakonwa ndotombo. Saka I grew to like it.
Yes.
Kufarira music and things like that.
And vabereki venyu vaiti chi vachiona muchita izvi, maybe June time mamuri mudiki muchitamba and all?
Vabereki vangu vanga vari maChristians maZion. Baba vangu vanga vachitova ndivo vanga vari mufundisi mukuru panguva yacho iyoyo. Vavasingazvifariri kana in fact munoziva vanhu vakudhara vaiti vakati vanonamata, like my father, he never wanted us to listen even to the radio. Tanga tisingatombobvumidzwi kuteerera radio chaiyo. Taitopanishwa kana munhu kawanikwa achiteerera radio.
Ngwakrosa muteme
yechitendero. Saka asi vakomana kavaititora hanzvadzi dzangu toenda kwanyika
Aha.
vana baba vanenge vasipozvo
Ndizvozvo.
saka tongotamba kavanenge vasingazvizivi havana munhu aizombonosvika futi achiva updata kuti zvazondodai kwanyika kuyaku panyika growth point pazondodai aiwa.
So pamaitamba imimba magrowth point apa vanhu vaikanda mari here?
Ayo aiwa
pakungotamba zvekungonakidzwawo
zvinhu zvokunakidzwa
yes.
aiwa papasina.
So
uyezve kazhinji kachona tainge tanzi tinenge zvaiwanza kuitika kunana pachristmas matengerwa hembe dzenyu nyowani maakuenda kunoita show off patownship muchitamba saizvozvo.
ndizvozvo zvinotekatasa kumashure back then mama kumashure mabasa akaita sei kutambaya nezvekuimba zvanga zvisingatarisirwe basa ranga asingarenzi mabasa akasarasara aishoreka here munguva yacho iyoyo kwamuri kazvisika kuti zvisina hunhu?
Panguva yandaitamba inini handiri mudiki zvokuti unyatsoona kuti izvi zvinhu zvandiri kuita zvinoshoreka. Zvazvisati zvakurejista mumusoro kuti zvinganzi zvinoshoreka but hongu kudhara daro vana ngwaru mapundu vairidza matreni zvaiva zvichingoita sezvechiromberombe zvakasarasara ndo makuriro azvona azvakanga zvichiita. Vana baba vaitoda kutoti mwana aite ticha kana kuti doctor
kuti zviite zvinhu mabasa vane musoro so vanenge achitatonza aya epamusoro
kana driver raiva basa repamusoro chaizvo.
Wow. So ndo zvakaita kuti muzoenderera mberi nechikoro nefundo yenyu pakuzoita accounting amongst other studies?
Uku taitamba zvangu but kuchikoro tichienda
right.
masiblings ainyanya encourage kuti uite zvechikoro.
Ndizvozvo.
Ndo zvimwewo zvakazongu ndaiva ndiri very sharp zvinhu zvakafanana kwete mabhuku ese zvawo zvinhu zvakafanana zvine manhamba mukati ndandiri sharp.
Okay, so
not maths as such but dzinozongondopindawo kuzvikiri kuaccounts.
Exactly,
ndandiri very very good at accounts zvokutoti kana even pachikoro waitozoona vamwe vachiuyawo kuzoti vachida
kubatsirirwa. Wow.
Unfortunately I never became an accountant.
Why?
Andina kuzomboita ndakabva ndazokurumidzwa kuroorwa manje. And I got married to an artist.
Even worse. Asi makanga mapedza degree racho?
Ndakatongosiyira panzira. In fact nditori nepamuviri pemwana wangu first born yangu.
Yes.
Ndakabva ndatosiya zvese. Degree ndakarisiyira panzira. Zvese zvakangozosara zvakangodaro.
Mangoziya zvakahenga. But given a chance, would you go back?
No.
Aiwa,
even now if I look at my phone sometimes andichangatsi kutoona mamwe maletters because for your own information I'm turning 70 next year.
Wow.
Izvozvi ndakatotanga kushandira gore rangu rechi70 saka can I go back? Can I go back?
maybe for the fun of it, I don't know. 70, but Mama, tell me something. Because your skin, hey, you look like, I mean, you really take care of yourself.
Yes, I do.
What's the remedy? Give her the tip. What's the mamaga? You look 30.
No. No. Aiwa kungoluka at zvaunofanira kudya zvaunofanira kusadya and things like that. Like right now wakuenda unokura
right
ukarega kutevedzera zvimwe zvinhu hai ndiwe unenge uchizvikuwadza.
Wow. Your skin mamaga. I'm like yeah I'm at 2000. I think they should take some notes because vari kunetseka kuti
Thank you for your compliments.
Yeah. So in an interview you did with ZTN a few years ago, you mentioned that you think you were born an artist. Why do you say that, Mama? Was it based on the dances you did back then or what?
If I look at my character as I was growing up, even now ndakura manje, when I look back, then I would say to myself, asi zvanga zvichingova muropa rangu, you see.
Yeah.
Anyway pangaitwa kana say like a function inonida zvinhu zvakafanana nekuita masketches like that, ndandisinganyari, I would just go on stage and perform zvinoda kuperforma, and it was not a big deal to me. Yes.
Wow.
Even in school, we would do my dramas. I didn't find myself having challenges.
And you also mentioned that it was your husband who introduced you into film industry. But firstly, or briefly, tell us about your love story na Baba Mungoshi the late. How did you meet? Was it love at first sight or what?
Munoziva zvatakakura tichiita isusu vana vakudhara. Kazhinji kachona pamunenge muchigara nevanhu vakuru, like I told you that I grew up kumusha. But when I finished my O level, before I started degree randakazosira panzira, I came to Harare to stay with my sister. My sister who passed on some weeks, or on the 20th, a month and some weeks ago. Yes. Ndokwandakauya ndichizogara. So Mr. Mungoshi vanga vari shamwari, vanga vaine ushamwari nababa mukuru, vanga vakarora sisi vangu. So they used to come kumba kwana sisi. That's how we met. Taitu vatu baba mini.
Exactly.
Kudhara kana munhu akaita ushamwari noumwe. Kana vari mainini, vana vemubaimomo vese vanenge vakutowo mainini. That's how I met Charles Mungoshi.
Saka makatozororana nababa mini.
Ndakatozororwa nababa mini. In fact, kudhara zvazvaita, vakuru vaencourage. Ndaitombovawo nemumwe mukomana wangu wandaitodanana naye. And baba mukuru vangu ndobva vafunga kuti aiwa uyu mukomana uyu taakutomurasisa, toda kutoti muuye mumba medu, munun'una wamungu ndewamakuzororwa naye. And it really happened that way. Yes.
Manga muchitomudawo?
Mukomana wangu ndaitomuda, ndakatomurambiswa ndichitomuda. Zvikatonzi mapikicha ake ese ngauye kuna baba mukuru. Ese akatorwa, tikatochema. Mwana wasisi vangu we are almost of the same age. She is my best friend. She was my best lady pamuchato. Takachema, takabatana maoko, ndarambiswa mukomana wandaida kuti ndichizodanana nawa Mungoshi.
So was it then real love or it was?
It became real love. Like munoziva zvinoita mafirimu emaindia atinoona yaya. They don't really believe in rudo rweru. Kudhara kwaiva kuchinzi kune zvekuzvarirwa kuti unotorwa vanhu ukokoko zvinonzi roranai vamatongo vave kune mumwe musha vanenge vafarira mwana wokune mumwe musha votoronga kuti vana vadi varoorane. Muchienda kumusha, if I look at the Bible itself, like Adam and Eve, was there any other girl waizombotariswa naAdam kuti ndinokuda? Asi vakangopohwa kungoti vatorane, ndiaripo vatorane. So inini I even think kuti it was a good way of vana kuti vatorane.
So how long did it take you kuti muzororana na baba Mungoshi?
That was the first time I met him. Ndandichiri pachikoro. That was in 1973.
1973?
Yes. Wow. 1973. Then ndikazororwa 1975. Tikazochata 1976.
Wow.
Yes.
What a love journey. And chitsidzo chamakaitirana chekuti dzamara taparadzaniswa nerufu ndochakaizoitika. Makaparadzwa chete nerufu. Wow. And the first role you scooped, I would like to believe maka actor nimurume wenyu in the year 1985, is that correct?
Yes.
1985. Yeah. Which drama was it?
inongova njake. What happened really was the ZBC came to our home, team came to our home, approaching my husband. Kuti, they wanted to do one of his books. So they had chosen inongova njake. Then Mungoshi agreed. And then panga paine vanhu vanga vatokastwa nevamwe vanga vachita that inongova njake kumapfu. But then cast yavo yanga iri short nokuti papasina amai.
All right, okay.
Kudhara zvakanyatsoda kuita semasketch zvazvo vanga vasingatarisi age kuti yakamira yakaita sei, vaingoti uyu mukadzi mukuru uyu anga achitora roi uyu ngaachidayo uyu, ndizvo zvakaitika ipapo. And then I even asked Mungoshi kuti maybe you can cast me as the mother of these children. Because he never believed that I could do it. So and then I just said to him, can you try me? To go now, then you will make your conclusion. Yes. That's how it happened. And he was impressed.
Murume now. And I wanted to ask something. Working together as a husband and wife, didn't that cause, problems in the work environment?
In fact, it brought us together. I really loved working with my husband.
Yes.
I felt so comfortable working with him. Because I loved his work. I loved his work. When he when you would direct, say like actors, he was very good at that. Although he was a writer, because maybe it was because he would know. My characters, especially like Tichita, say like Bukurao, he would visualize my characters. He would want this person anufana kubuda akadai. So it was a very good combination, writing achona and then directing
as well
his characters.
I see. And how were you able to separate work life and your marriage?
It was, I don't know how I can put it, because it was almost like we could embrace everything together. Yes. Kanata akumba. But then, say, for example, when I did Neria, it required my full self. So I had to leave home to be isolated, or
in your own space.
Yes, in my own space, so that I don't mix with Lana. So that I would not come out of the character. Saka, though that's the only then I go home, I become myself. Because when you're acting, Kanakuti, when you are performing, you should forget about who you are. You just have to become that person.
Wow, but is that easy though?
Yeah. In Akwandiri, it was easy. Like, that's one of the things that I said. I felt like I was born an actor. Because I could separate myself from the role. And Jesesi Mungoshi.
Wow.
Saka, like when people call me Neria, I just say, I'm not Neria. I'm Jesesi Mungoshi.
Was Maga player that role in the Maga Neria watch. Makayasta exactly. So people like, okay, so since both of you were, public figures, how did you manage to handle me mama because you all eyes were on you?
What type of meals would you for
because
example?
Murum public eye, muruma sevan wanda. Baba vanosangana nemiedzo madzimai imimi je munosangana nemiedzo kada kufanana iyoyo nema challenges je anono ngachitongo uyo
inini maererano nema challenges ataifesa so tanga tisinga face ma challenges emiedzo yakafanana nekuti vaona madzimai kana kuti ini ndoona varume tatisina miedzo iyoyo taiva nemiedzo yokuti in the film industry kune makuwa akawandisa they would create a story. I remember very well when my husband would start writing a story. Zvandambotaura zve kuti kana ndichita say like pandai actor and Neria, I would need my own space.
Yes.
Exactly the same as Mungoshi. During the time when he's creating the characters, he would be at home. He would go out, come in, meet friends and things like that. But when he sits down to put together those characters, to write the story, he would need his own space.
Yes.
So sometimes we would book, say like, I can't remember zita as women something, I can't remember the name. So you would go there to write. But kunyora, I think kwaiva kune challenges akawanda because zvinenge chibva musoro. So sometimes you would break voenda kana kupub because he used to drink. He liked his drink very much. So if he goes out there, vanondosangana nevanhu. And he was a person aiva nemajokes akawandisisa. I remember takamboita challenge tikatoona tabudiswa vaida kunyora magazini yavo vakutotaura kuti Mungoshi ingochani. Izvo zvezvinhu zvakatombonetsa tikatomboenda kumanchi zvinhu zvakaita saizvozvo izvo vanotaura vanhu. People talk, but sometimes ukatevedzera talk yavo then you unorasika.
Very true. Yakazopera sei iyoyo?
Takatoti yapera ndobva taenda kuna lawyer kuti tinoda kuvasungisa toda kuvasungisa ndobva zvatonzi you are public figures. If you sue them inobva
yatoita worse vakutowedzera. Exactly. Baba Mungoshi was one of the most talented authors we ever produced in this country. How did you back then and now actually view your husband's work?
neni vaindishamisa basa ravo raindishamisa nanhasi rinondishamisa. Even if I start reading some of his books, like right now we have one of our sons is trying to turn Baba's books into visuals.
Yes.
When you read his books, it seems like you've read it for the first time.
Wow.
Even like myself, ndinongo shamiswa nebasa ravo
manyorera vaita. Yes. But do you think mama kuti tichawana mumwe munhu anoona kupfuura basa ravo?
Obviously, what do we expect of our future? Do we expect kuti zvakudhara ndo zvichangorapa zvakango? We have to look for the best in the future. Yes.
So vana vari kunyoro here?
Like I told you, one of my sons, in fact vana vangu vese they write, although zvinhu zvavanonyora zvimwe zvacho zvisingapublishwi
yes.
Vanonyora futi magenres akasiyana. Like mukomana mukuru is a script writer, but he also turned into writing books as well, because one of his books won in Nama Award.
Wow.
Nama Award, I can't remember. Baba wanga wasati vatomboshaya paakawina. Yes.
Saka he's doing very well.
His book behind closed doors.
Ari kutera matsimba. Zviri kufamba zvakanaka. So muno remember here, or do you recall the number of films that you featured in?
Kuti mangani? I've never counted them. Dramas and films as well.
Amagaita. At one day. And yamunyazoti pane amagaita isine kuwanda kwawo. You nailed it. indi the raw yamakaplaya kati ndeipi pamadrama ese nemafilm acho?
Pamafilms ndineria, pamadramas ndindabvezera. Why I say that is Neria, I lost weight.
Oh, Neria?
Yes, I lost weight about 3 kgs.
Wow!
While we were shooting the film.
Why?
Because it was just like something that was happening.
Yeah.
I became Neria
myself.
Yes. And ndakafirwa nemurume. Neria akafirwa nemurume. And honestly, the husband passed on.
Yeah.
So it was real as well as Kwandiri.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's a sad story. Just like when you don't Neria, so people start crying. Even now, people start crying.
And then Davezera, I acted with my husband on Davezera.
Yeah.
He was my boyfriend in the drama.
Okay.
It was written by Aaron Chiunduramoyo.
Yes.
I loved that one.
We hosted him recently. He was on this show about 2 weeks back.
Yeah. I didn't watch it. I didn't listen or watch one now.
Yeah.
That one was it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it was life-changing, especially to women.
Oh, yeah.
It was life-changing because isusu tichiroorwa panga kusina zvekuti mukadzi uno murume anonzi ngaawache manapukeni ngaaite mahouse chores asi zvinhu zvanga zvakutanga kuita creep in as we were growing. So I loved to act that, to bring change to the people.
Wow.
Yes. But then ndandisingazokwanise manje kubuda to walk in the streets because I remember one day I wanted to go and buy something from TM. Ndichingobuda, I used to run a shop, small shop in town.
Yeah.
So I was coming out of my shop to TM to buy.
Yeah.
Vananguti mawekwe nemwe murume anga akashatirwa.
Hey.
And he was coming towards me.
Yeah.
And he said, "Who are you? Who do you think you are?"
Oh.
Iwe unonditi ndiwache manapkin. He was taking it personally. Hana yangu yakarova.
Apana zokuti ndizvibasa.
Hana yangu yakarova. I just turned back and went back to my shop.
Oh.
Yes.
Mukandikarowe pana.
Yeah.
But mamwe film anorovesa zvishwaka.
Anorovesa.
But why? Okay. So munozozvita say, when someone achitora something personal like that. Sometimes azvikupei pfungwa kuti let me just ndisiye zveacting or
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Even now, as I said, I'm turning 70.
Yes.
I just feel like ndichiri kutotanga because I have to go on.
Yes.
I really have to go on. Now that I also started, I started producing.
Wow.
That was 1995.
95.
Yes,
Yeah.
I became a producer with the feel yokuti I want to produce mabhuku akanyorwa naMungoshi.
Yes.
Because anga ine zvakawanda zvinoda kuti vanhu vadzidze visually. Like vamwe havagone kuerenga mabhuku, vamwe vanoda kuona TV, vamwe vanodzidziswa neTV. So there is a lot of teaching from his books.
Yeah. Yes. Many times my creatives face some challenges when it comes to switching back to their origin, original self. Kuti angachibva raw akupinda from the character, especially with my movies kazhinji kacho. So in your case, did you face any of that? Ekuti makuchinja from being Neria to becoming Jesesi Mungoshi, like you said, you lost about 3 kgs. Now madzoka kumba papa my actor zvinosirisa now zvanga zvakanyatsomirira sei, zvinomira sei, munokwanisa kuzviswitch here easily?
Zvinoswichika, although it may take a bit of time to come back to yourself.
Yeah.
Especially if you go deeper into it. Yeah, unogona kumbofisa a little bit of to be shaken a bit. Kuti udzokere to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand madrama akawanda, amakaita mimi. mazhinji atanga kanyorwa nawamungoshi semataura amaita zvakare panapa which then were visualized achibudisa tichimaona mabhuku aya ainyorwa obva aiswa apa but ndoti timbonzwa kuti what was the purpose of doing that?
Oh, like I said before, that these books, they had a lot of teaching, and like things are changing. Mabuku are extinct, and it although because I remember very well, because I used it to support my husband so much. Even they would do a rally yokuti to make people read. Asi kuerenga kunomboti. We don't have a culture, a reading culture in our country, of which we have to do it. We have to create a reading culture so that we go back to reading. There are a few people vanofarira kuerenga. Ndine mwe muroora wangu inini haana basa zvakanyanya nemafirimu, but she would glue herself to book kuti averenge
book.
Yes.
And tikatasa mama film let's talk about the royal Neria yamambobata nezvaiyeya briefly. I understand kuti yakaproduced around 1991 thereabout.
It was produced in 1990, August 1990.
Yeah,
that's when we shot the film.
How did you get that role, Neria?
1989 ndakaitwa cast into television series from a producer in Canada. They came with their story, African Journey. So I was cast as a mother, Ipapo.
Okay.
Then we were working with John Riba and a few people, few filmmakers, Vemunomu Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Some of the people had not seen my acting.
Yes.
And like John Riba, he was a film producer. Yes. He was a DOP, camera person.
Yeah.
He was very impressed. Zvakaona
Ipapo
pana African Journey.
Vati munhu uyu.
Yes. So he wanted me to take a role muna Ningikiri. So they even came to me before way before they started working on it. They wanted me to be part of the background of the story.
Yeah.
Inviting other widows to map out their way in Gikiri to strengthen the character Neria. Because I think you remember the late filmmaker Godwin Mauru.
Mauru, yes.
He's the one who came to my shop.
Yeah.
And spoke with me on that role. And then
but so Godwin was good with that, man.
Yes.
Just scouting the talent, said no, I know so I was talented. So share with us the moment you walked on that big stage back in 1992 when Neria won the best soundtrack award in South Africa at Mnet.
Mageza angawandisa. Because I didn't believe it. It was something else. It was really something else.
Yeah.
Going on that big stage, Mama Kazara Varungu.
Yes.
And getting that first award as the best actress in the southern region.
Wow.
It was ndaifunga kuti pamwe ndichadonha ndichifamba kuenda pastage. But anyway, they were holding my hand.
Yes.
Kuti ndiende pastage. Yes.
Wow, I can just imagine the I mean, ka feeling kacho. Do you still have the video?
I don't have.
You don't have?
I don't have the video.
But I think you make a Google wrong
because even Mnet yachona, it was very new.
Oh, then.
Very new. Yes.
I see. So, mama, how different is the film industry then and now? Muchitasa zvamaimbo itone zvamo mazuva anaya mutsauko munonyatsoona imimi.
The only difference during our time,
Yeah.
we were sponsored. Our films were sponsored. Tanga tichine ma NGO ma donors from outside the country until I think 2000, maybe 2002. Vanga va kuenda. So if you had a good concept, unenge uinayo, you take it to those people, and they go through it. They like it. They sponsor the
project.
The project. Yes.
Now it's different.
So now it's very different.
So, in your own opinion, where do we stand as a country in the film industry? Has it grown, or are we lacking somewhere? Is it paying? Is it supposed to?
Inini maonere angu, I'm very positive. Why I say that is our government itself. Then they never recognized my artists. Even my writers, even my actors, because like I said, we started in 1985 to come on our ZBC TV. When we went to do that, takanga tatauriwa kuti no money was involved. We were just going to do that for charity. But then we also wanted to see kuti how are people going to respond. We also wanted exposure.
Exactly.
So all those things we really wanted to do it. But then patakangotanga boti ma government yedu ma ministers vakanga vakumhanya kuenda kumba kunogara kuti vanoona vachiti our own. Tikazopedzisira tapiwa tumari twanga tambonzi panenge pasina but vakanakidzwa tikapuwa edu.
But do you think right now, because we're about to hear the new cabinet very soon, would you maybe expect kunzgo kuti kune Minister of Arts yakazvimirira yega as arts? Ndombonzwa ma artists vachikomplain about that.
Of course tinotoda zvakanyanyisa anenge ari futiwo muartist anoziva kuindustry kwacho kuti kunofamba kwakadai, because if we get someone kana kuti makanika obva hanzi ndiye minister wearts zvinofamba here hazvifambi because haana kana chaanotomboziva kuti vanhu ava what do they go through, haana zvaanoziva. So inini why I'm saying kuti I'm very positive kuti we never were recognized as artists, but like I think it was last year but one patakapuwa ngikiri ma awards as my legends. 40 legends.
Wow.
Recognizing artists.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I don't want to lie to you. I liked it. And again this year, I think in March, on the 1st of March, if not on the 1st of March, the First Lady formed women's artists. Vama widows vakasiyiwa nevarume vavo kuti saka how are they living? How are they surviving now that their husbands, even though my husbands achanga aripo, they would get very little. But then now that they are not there, what is happening? It's
now even worse.
Even those women who are who are artists, how are they surviving? Of course, at Satitane Chatati Tabata, the organization was formed. But apana apo Chatati Tabata, but I still am very positive kuti something is cooking.
In the right direction.
Yes.
So what is your take on my skits arikuitwa ne atukona pa social media? Kuwanda mazwana.
Maskits aya ndo andinotoona senge atova ne-upper hand. They have become ma-celebrities manje. Ekutoti vanokwira ndege vachienda kwavanoenda uku vachindoonekwa vari not my film actors. I think it's due to finances. Maskits vanondo performer per stage, and when people go in to watch them, some vanoenda per stage, they pay.
Yeah.
Saka they have a living.
Pane kamari kanobudwa
Yes,
ibaba.
pana kamari.
And wakuwandira even pa social media.
Ndo zvandanda kutoda kutaura kuti even wo vanozviisa pa social media vanhu vachiwana mapen from that.
Yeah, very true. And how is your film agency coming along?
What do you mean by that?
I understand muninge mune film agency yenyu.
Ndine film company. Yes, I do have.
Yes.
We produced quite a number of things.
Yeah.
Kudara. We have not been doing much.
Yeah.
Yes. We also are working on something right now.
Yeah.
Dingati, I've been laying back for quite some time.
Yeah.
When my husband got ill, I was really at the back. Dichita look after him.
Yeah.
Until he also passed on. It's only 3 years now.
Yeah.
Saka I have not gone back fully on industry. I am looking forward to doing that.
Yeah. And I see you featured on Cook Off.
Yes, I did.
What else are you working on? We still want to see you on the screen. I'm going to try one mama pa screen. Even my messages and right now on WhatsApp, mama trukuada pa screen. Yeah.
I still think kuti our business people kana kuti ma companies at edu emuno havasati vanoda vachiri kuda kudzidziswa how to sponsor ma filmmakers.
Yes.
And how to do it kuti like kune mamwe ma countries government inobvisa 10% of the budget ye film yachona iyoyo to invite private ngikiri holders.
Yeah.
Then when they get invited, they take it to higher level.
Yeah.
Then when the film comes, vanoudzwa kuti it can be a flop.
Yeah.
Kana kuti it can be a success.
Exactly.
Saka when it becomes a success, mune makanyorerana pasi kuti 10% of whatever zvinobuda pai. Then mari dzavo dzodzoka. But then we still need to vachiri kuda to be taught kuti zvinofamba sei. Vachiri kuda kudzidziswa kuti how kuti zvakanaka, because film brings change.
Exactly.
It really brings change.
Very true.
Kana even like panogadzirwa ndichiri kurangarira when we started having these cell phones, takatanga kuzviona zvichiintroducedwa pamaningikira pama-TV pachichichi. It was a film. Saka, and a person comes and make a story on that to make people like it.
Exactly.
Saka, it brings zvakawanda. Film brings change even in the industry. It brings change economically. People would also come in to pour money from other countries if we take it seriously.
Yeah, very true. And mama, ndinoziva kuti kune vamwe vabereki vakawanda vasingatendedzi vana vavo kupinda kushandisa zvipo zvavo zvawainazvo muindustry vachityira mareasons akasiyana-siyana. Vamwe vachingoti no zvine urombe zvakakura zviriko back then. What is your advice kumaparents vabereki vakatira right now vanorambidza kana kuti vanoramba kutambira chipo chiri mumwana wavo sekutora kwandamboita uko?
I would really say kutika those parents ndo vanenge vachitoda kutodzidziswa. I can give I can give an example of my mumba mangu inini. We had kamzukuru kamwana kwemwana in the future because we my son had written, Mungoshi wrote a book on children which is called what's the title? Oh, look at me. The title of that story is the slave who became chief. The slave who became chief. And I intend to work with Ja on that.
On that one?
Yes, on that one.
Wow.
And I'm sure it is going to become a hit.
We can't wait to see that one.
Yes.
We can't wait. Thank you so much, Mungoshi. It was a pleasure hosting you on this beautiful show. And how can people get in touch with you, Mama?
They can get in touch with my son. Yes. pa social media.
social media.
Yes.
Farai
And
Mungoshi.
Farai Mungoshi. They can also get in touch with Graham Mungoshi. Graham, not Graham, Charles Mungoshi.
Charles Mungoshi.
Yes, Charles Mungoshi is always on social media. He is very good on social media.
Nice.
He's what do you call it?
Motivator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's into motivational speaking.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Great. So tunakukutenda mama maita basa nekwe kwa maita.
Ndinotenda one kundidaidza kwa maita.
Tinotenda. Pero zamai Mungoshi watakachara nawo pano la munoziya vazhinji ne movie ne film yakaita inonziyo Neria ndo vatakachitara nawo nasi pa on the spot. And tomorrow we have got Mr. Brown all the way from South Africa. You'll be with us in studio tomorrow on the spot. You can follow me on Instagram at GJ07